Welcome back to The Reset. I am Shaun Tucker, human performance scientist and authority architect. We are here in the Living Lab documenting the science, the struggle, and the shift for every high-performance dad and founder who is ready to bridge the gap between their ambition and their presence. Why wait for the right moment when you can do it just now? Why would you wait? It doesn't make any sense. Even a little micro speck of action towards the direction you want to go will make it so much easier later on than if you did take no action at all. And instead we're just waiting for that right moment to take some action. Yes, there are times where it doesn't align, of course. And the universe or life will remind you of those times. But if you're sitting back and waiting, when is the right time? You already know in yourself that it's time to take action now. So why are you still sitting there waiting for that right moment? No one will tell you when it's good to go. If you're waiting for the feeling to feel right about taking action, or maybe the lesson is actually not so much about when it's right, but it's actually about the feedback that you get in the process of taking the action. Because you can only refine and change really when you have data, when you already have evidence of the action that you've taken. And I get it. It's sometimes a little bit more challenging. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to take action when things don't feel like it's the right moment. I get that. I really do. But instead of waiting, instead of planning, why not just take one little bite-sized action? Because there's that old saying of, how do you eat an elephant? Well, you eat it one bite at a time. And for my vegan friends, well, how do you wash a car? One stroke at a time. Wax on, wax off. How do you paint the entire deck? Well, you paint one timber piece at a time. It's really that simple. But because you see the overwhelming amount of work that you need to do to get where you think you should be, that's the problem, is you are stuck comparing yourself to where someone else is, to where you think you should be, or you just think that because of the times we live in, you should have results yesterday. It's not how it works. Anything worth having is worth working for. Things that come easy are usually not worth having for too long. Things that you have to really work for, those are the things that you feel good about. Usually, depending on the motivation, depending on the energy it's coming from. Because most people do wait for their life to change. Remember, we are the ones in charge. We can make ourselves conscious. We can work towards the direction we want to go, just little by little. There's an old saying as well as Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built step by step, brick by brick. And if you're avoiding laying bricks, well, you will get caught out. You won't catch up to the work, but you're just adding on your pile of work to do. And I'll be very open and honest. With the push-up challenge, I have fallen behind. I'm almost 1,000 push-ups behind. I've got a little niggle in my left pec and left shoulder. It's not going to stop me from completing the challenge though. But being 1,000 push-ups behind, it means I've had to obviously do the alternative exercises. And I don't really consider punches to be equivalent to a push-up. So I'll be doing squats and I'll be doing dips and those kind of things, bench dips instead. And I won't be doing full range either. I'll be doing the push-ups on my knees because that's where I'm meeting myself where I'm at and taking the steps that are necessary to get where I'm going. So get your head out of the clouds, bring yourself back to earth and take one little step today. Maybe it's as simple as not putting your dishes in the sink or in the dishwasher for someone else to take care of. Maybe it's as simple as washing up, not claiming or telling everyone about it, but just doing it in silence. And just doing it without the need to be recognized for it. Be conscious of it. Because that conscious part is such an important part of the process. So if you have found value in today's episode, share it with one person. It brings us to the end of the episode. Most people are passengers in their own life. If you want to be an architect of your legacy, make sure you comment the word reset and I'll send you the 7-day integrity reset. So remember, people wait for their life to change. We are the ones who architect our choices. Change your state, choose how you show up. I am Shaun Tucker. I will see you in the next one.